It's writing time, boys and girls. Let's go ahead and wake up Mr. Pencil, and we'll get right into it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Good morning, Mr. Pencil. Are you ready to work hard? Good, because the boys and girls have had an excellent day today. Those boys and girls that are watching are doing great. Here we go. Begin. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Tell me what you think of me. I think you're doing an excellent job, boys and girls watching. I am very proud of you today. You may be seated. Let's look at the letters we're going to do today. We are going to trace capital Y and little y. What do these letters say? Yeah. Good job. Let's look at capital Y. It starts on a red dot on the ceiling. We're going to slant down to the dotted line. Then we're going to slant up to the ceiling. Then we pick up our pencil, we touch the dotted line, and we walk straight down to the pink carpet. Now let's do it together. Peter, pointer up, touch the red dot right here on the ceiling. Slant down to the dotted line. Slant up to the ceiling. Now pick up your pencil, touch the dotted line, and walk straight down to the pink carpet. Whoa, good job. Give Peter Pointer a kiss. Now let's look at little y. Little y starts on the red dot at the dotted line. We're going to slant down to the pink carpet. Then we pick up our pencil, go to the dotted line, and we get to slant down all the way into the basement. Okay, your turn. Peter Pointer is ready. Good. Touch the red dot. Slant down to the pink carpet. Pick up your pencil, touch the dotted line, and slant down to the basement. Whoa, way to go. You're doing great. Now the fun part begins. After we are going to trace on our paper capital Y's and little y's, then we're going to get to do a blend. What is a blend? A consonant and a vowel. Good job. Then we're going to add a final consonant to make a word. This is going to be exciting. And then look right here. I see a capital Y and a little y right here by this butterfly. And this butterfly is trying to get to all those beautiful, beautiful flowers. And maybe those beautiful flowers, one of those is your favorite color. One of those is mine too. So fun. All right, let's stand, get out our fingers, and let's do our letters, our houses together. Upstairs, downstairs, in the basement. Upstairs, downstairs, in the basement. Upstairs, downstairs, in the basement. This is where our letters live. Good job. You may be seated. Go ahead and tuck your tummies into the table, sitting straight back with our back against the back and our shoulders straight up. Grab those pencils. I will grab mine. And let's talk about it. Daddy says, good. Mommy says, and the babies say, I will obey. Great job. Let's go down to the butterfly. Put your pencil on the red dot of capital Y. Let's do it together. Start at the red dot, slant down to the dotted line, slant up to the ceiling. Pick up your pencil, touch the dotted line, walk straight down. Nice work. Did you stay on the lines? Good. Let's keep going. Keep doing your best. Start at the red dot, slant down to the pink carpet. Now pick up your pencil, go to the dotted line, and slide down into the basement. Oh, so pretty. Today, why don't you pencil rest on one of those beautiful flowers? Oh, maybe you could rest on Mommy's favorite color or your favorite color. If it was me, I would rest right here on that yellow flower because that's mine. But you pick your favorite color or Mommy's favorite color. All right, let's look at our houses together. Eyes right here. We're going to go to capital Y right here in this first box, the first house. We're at the first house, first red dot. I start at the ceiling. I slant down to the dotted line. I slant up to the ceiling. I pick up my pencil. I touch the dotted line, and I walk straight down to the pink carpet. Okay, here we go. Start at the red dot. Slant down to the dotted line. Slant up to the ceiling. Pick up your pencil, touch the dotted line, and walk straight down to the pink carpet. Good. Now we're still in the first box. We're going to go to the second red dot though. We're going to slant down from the dotted line to the pink carpet. Then I pick up my pencil, I go back to the dotted line, and I slide down at a slant, down into the basement. Okay, your turn. Start at the red dot. Slant down to the pink carpet. Pick up your pencil, go back to the dotted line, and slant down into the basement. Great job. Now we're going to go to the second box in the first house. So we're in the second box, the first house. I start at the red dot. I slant down to the dotted line. I slant back up to the ceiling. I pick up my pencil, I touch the dotted line, and I walk straight down to the pink carpet. Okay, your turn. Start at the red dot. Slant down to the dotted line. Slant up to the ceiling. Pick up your pencil, touch the dotted line, walk down, straight down to the pink carpet. Now we're going to go to little y in the same box, that second box in the first house. I start at the dotted line and I slant down to the pink carpet. I pick up my pencil, I touch the dotted line, and I slant down into the basement. Okay, your turn. Start at the dotted line. Slant down to the pink carpet. Pick up your pencil, go back to the dotted line. Slant down into the basement. Great job. I love this hard work. Let's go to the last box. The last box. I'm going to show you how to do both of these, and then we will do it together. Watch me. I start at the red dot. I'm going to slant down to the dotted line and slant back up to the ceiling. Then I pick up my pencil, go to the dotted line, and walk straight down. Then I go to little y, and I start at the red dot. I slant down to the pink carpet. Then I pick up my pencil, go back to the dotted line, and slant down into the basement. Are you ready to do that big job? Here we go. Go to the third box. We're right here. Begin. Start at the red dot. Slant down to the dotted line. Slant up to the ceiling. Pick up your pencil, touch the dotted line, and walk straight down to the pink carpet. Go to the next red dot. Slant down to the pink carpet. Pick up your pencil, touch the dotted line, and slant down into the basement. That was hard work. Way to go. All right, now we're in the second house, and here we go. We're going to do a big job, and we're going to make our blend and our word. We're here at the second house, the first red dot, and that first red dot is by the house. Good, so you know we are right here together. I start at the red dot, and I'm going to slant down to the pink carpet. I pick up my pencil, I go back to the dotted line, and I slant down into the basement. When I go to make my E to finish my blend, I'm going to start right here in the middle between the dotted line and the pink carpet. I curve up to the dotted line, around and down to the pink carpet and up, but I'm not going to complete my circle. I pick up my pencil, I go back to the middle, and I walk across to close it up. All right, it's your turn. Let's sound out this blend together first. Yeah, yeah, good job. You are working so hard today. Begin right here at this first red dot. Slant down to the pink carpet. Pick up your pencil, go back to the dotted line, and slant down into the basement. Go over to little e, start there in the middle between the dotted line and the pink carpet, curve up to the dotted line, curve around down to the pink carpet and back up, but don't close it up. Now touch right there at the middle again and walk across to close up the gate. Nice job. Now, we are going to make that blend again, but we're going to add the final consonant for our very last box. Our last one, best one, is a word. Here we go. Watch me. I start at the red dot. I slant down to the pink carpet. I pick up my pencil. I touch the dotted line, and I slant down into the basement. I'm going to walk over and do my E. I start in the middle. I curve up to the dotted line, curve down to the pink carpet and up just a little bit. I go back to the middle and close off my E. And then I get to make my S. My S starts just below the dotted line. I curve up to the dotted line. I curve down to the pink carpet and back up to make little S. Oh, boys and girls, last one. Best one. Good. You are ready to go. Oh, you have fun making this last one with your on-site teacher. I know you are going to do your best.